Move ahead. Ahead, ahead.
Endelea kutazama Capuchin TV. Kitambulisho Katoliki.
Hello and welcome to Catholic Focus. I'm Maureen Kimani, joined by our sign language interpreter, Charity Ngima. Here are the headlines making news today. The Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops, KCCB, has launched its 2026-2035 strategic plan, Proclaim Christ and Serve Humanity, outlining a decade-long roadmap focused on renewing the Church's pastoral mission, strengthening compassionate service, and deepening solidarity with communities across Kenya. The plan is anchored on 6 pastoral pillars, including evangelization and faith formation, family life and pastoral care, youth formation, justice and integral human development, communion and governance, and institutional stewardship and sustainability. Take a listen.
As the Catholic Church in Kenya, it is an opportunity to reflect on where we have come from, where the Lord is calling us to, and how together we can respond more effectively to the needs of the Church and society. The preparation of this strategic plan has been a journey of prayer, reflection, consultation, and discernment. It brought together the bishops, clergy, staff of the General Secretariat, and consultants who guided the process. A strategic plan rooted in mission. The Church does not undertake the strategic planning simply as an administrative exercise. Our planning must always be rooted in our pastoral and evangelizing mission. The KCCB General Secretariat exists to support the bishops in their responsibility to strengthen the Church's witness and service in Kenya. Our strategic direction must therefore help us to proclaim the gospel more effectively, promote human dignity, strengthen families and communities, accompany young people, serve those who are vulnerable, and contribute to the common good of our nation. This strategic plan provides us with framework for translating that mission into clear priorities, measurable actions, and accountable results. It challenges us to ask not only what to do, but also why we do it, whom we serve, and what difference our work makes. Number 2, responding to the signs of our times. We are living in a rapidly changing society, and Kenya faces opportunities as well as significant challenges, economic pressures, unemployment and inequality, changing family structures, the efforts of climate change, technological transformation, social fragmentation, and concerns about good governance and ethical leadership. At the same time, we see great signs of hope. Our young people possess tremendous creativity and energy. Our Catholic institutions, departments, commissions continue to educate, empower, reconcile, heal, and accompany millions of people. Across our dioceses, priests, religious and lay faithful, are generously serving communities and reaching people on the margins.
This being a blessed day.
Away from that, residents of Ikolomani constituency, Kakamega County, are said to benefit from improved access to healthcare following the construction of a new dispensary at a cost of 2.3 million. The facility has been constructed through the support of Yala Mining Company in partnership with a community-based organization. The project was initiated after the community-based organization working together with Yala Mining Company identified healthcare as one of the key needs in the area. The new dispensary is among several community projects undertaken through the partnership, which also includes supporting students' education and creating employment opportunities for local residents.
It is not the dispensary only that we've is the project that we've done to the community. We've done this dispensary. Of course, we came up with this through a CBO with a committee of this area, and they thought if it is okay, we do a dispensary project for them. So in the CBO, we agreed that we will build a dispensary for them that cost 2.3 million. And another thing that we've done to the community, according to the agreement that we laid down, we are educating students from this community. Alongside that one, we have also employed local boys and men in different categories.
For residents, the facility comes as a relief after years of traveling long distances to access medical services.
Wale wa mama ambao wana ujauzito kwenda clinic saa ingine inakuanga changamoto. Vile mnaelewa hali ya maisha sai, kupata transport upe mama ndio aende Iguhu, umtuma aende Imalaba. Sasa kazi ama tumepata faida kwa sababu tumepata hospitali karibu na sisi.
Baada hii kuisha, tunaomba tu county government ya Kakamega waweze kukusaidia daktari na madawa ili watu wetu hapa wasiwe tena na shida ya hospitali.
Hata nilikuwa nimeogopa kuzaa juu hospitali iko mbali. Unaumwa, distance ni refu. Sasa hata naweza pata mimba.
Residents say bringing healthcare services closer to the community will improve access to essential medical care and reduce the burden of traveling long distances. They are now calling on the Kakamega County government to equip the facility with adequate medicines and deploy medical personnel once construction is complete. Moving on, Matungu Member of Parliament Peter Nabulindo has condemned the rising cases of violence in the country, calling for peaceful resolution of disputes as doctors continue with their nationwide strike of better working conditions and implementation of the collective bargaining agreement.
Political violence and political intolerance in this country lazima iishe. Kenya ni demokrasia. Kila mtu ako na uhuru wa kwenda mahali popote na aongee maneno yake. Hiyo mambo ilifanyika Homa Bay, isiwahi fanyika Kenya. Na serikali ya Kenya lazima ichukue hatua. Hao watu wenye walikufa ni watoto wa watu. Si ndio? Lakini hiyo mambo kweli ingeweza kuzuiwa. Mtu mwenye anaumia ni mwananchi. Huyo mwananchi mwenye anaenda kutafuta matibabu akiwa na pesa yake kidogo na anapata kwamba hakuna daktari, hakuna nurse, hakuna madawa. Huyo mwananchi si anasumbuka. Huyo mwananchi anapata shida. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka serikali ingilie kati haraka sana, wasuluhishe hiyo maneno. Wamama wetu waache kuhangaika wakienda hospitali. Wakati huu mama akitaka kuzaa atazalia tu nyumbani, na hiyo ni hatari kwa maisha ya mama na maisha ya mtoto.
In other news, Agriculture Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe is urging counties to invest more in agriculture to boost food production and tackle challenges posed by climate change. Bungoma Governor Kenneth Lusaka has encouraged young people to embrace agriculture and agribusiness, citing growing opportunities through technology. Our reporter Susan Bulemi brings us the full details.
Agriculture Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe is urging counties to invest more in agriculture to boost food production and reduce losses.
We are looking at the Food Systems Resilience Project, what is popularly known as the FSRP, and the National Agricultural Value Chain Development Project, NAV CDP. These are the two main projects that the Ministry of Agriculture coordinates with the county governments and the World Bank in the various agricultural activities that we have been doing since 2022 and looking forward to what is going to happen as we move into the next phase of our program, particularly as we transform into the what we are calling the Agri-Connect Compact program, emphasizing on what we have achieved, but also looking at better ways of doing the way that we have conducted ourselves, but also looking at the challenges that we have within the agricultural sector and how to do a number of things. Number one is how to be more productive. In other words, each farmer to produce more than they have been producing within the same setup that they have got in terms of increasing productivity per unit, whether it's a cow, whether it's a tree of a coffee or avocado, how do we produce more from that? The second part of it is, as a nation, how do we value add? And thirdly, very important for Agri-Connect that we launched a while back is how do we create jobs within the agribusiness in order for us to support the young population that we have in our nation.
Kagwe says unpredictable rains, drought, pests and diseases continue to threaten farmers and livestock. I mean,
we have imported wheat, we have imported sugar and so on for many years. But the reason why I think there is that concern is because of the climatic conditions that we are experiencing. For example, there is a drought within most of the areas where we grow our maize. And these are some of the things we are talking about transformation. For example, over-reliance on rain-fed agriculture. It is time for us to move more into irrigation and irrigation-fed agriculture so that the kind of climatic changes that are happening will not impact us as much as they are at this time.
The Cabinet Secretary is also calling for increased investment in irrigation, livestock feed, markets and modern farming technologies.
And I think it is also important for us to note, Galana Gularu is one of the projects. You know, some of the governors who are here with me become from counties that have got very vast areas of agricultural productivity. If only we would provide irrigation, you know, even for example, Baringo County, Garissa County, Tana River County. These are counties that can feed the nation if we move to irrigation agriculture. So Galana Gularu is,
I think, like you have rightly said,
I think Galana Gularu's potential is huge. It's part of the new areas we are talking about developing and that can help us. That is largely, as the other gentleman was asking about agriculture, that is not rain-fed agriculture. That is irrigation-driven agriculture, which is the future of where we want to go.
Bungoma County Governor Kenneth Lusaka also added that the project is meant to encourage more youth to not shy away from being involved in agriculture and agribusiness, since there is the increased use of technology in the agriculture sector today.
The focus now is getting to the youth, to encourage the youth to get into agriculture, agribusiness. Because if you look at the current population, most of the people who are involved in agriculture are older people. So what strategies are we using to attract the youth into getting into agriculture? And we're encouraging smart agriculture. We're using new technology. We're using drones. We are using other new technologies as opposed to just tilling the land, using a djembe to dig and do that. That is what has been discouraging most youths from getting into agriculture. But the good news is we now have youth groups that have been facilitated, and even last week I had a program with youths from across the country, and it will be amazing to see what they are doing. So we really want to encourage them to get into agriculture, in fact move from agriculture to agribusiness, value addition, and that kind of business that we're talking about here.
Reporting for Catholic Focus, Capuchin TV, I'm Susan Bulemi.
And that brings us to the end of Catholic Focus. Thank you for watching. Our Maureen Kimani and our signed language interpreter has been Charity Ngema. Goodbye.
Keep watching Capuchin TV, your staunchly Catholic identity channel. You are watching Capuchin TV. For any complaints, comments, or compliments on our programming, you can either write to us on info@capuchintv.co.ke or you can call us directly on 0717 424 866. Your complaint shall be addressed within 7 days. Remember to keep a copy of your communication with us. Keep watching Capuchin TV, your Catholic identity. Catholic women play a vital role in strengthening families, nurturing faith and building vibrant communities within the church and society. In recognition of this important contribution, the Archdiocese of Nairobi Catholic Women Association CWR will hold its annual CWR Day on Saturday 29th August this year at Msongari Grounds, Nairobi. The celebration will bring together Catholic women from across the Archdiocese of Nairobi to pray together, give thanks and celebrate their faith and unity with the Holy Mass presided over by Most Reverend Philip Anyolo, Metropolitan Archbishop of Nairobi. The event will be live on Capuchin TV and streamed across all our social media platforms. As you celebrate, may the intercession of your patron saint, Saint Monica, continue to strengthen your faith, families and commitment to the church. Happy CWR Day. Keep watching Capuchin TV, your Catholic identity channel.
Mama, mama,